Esther was in the palace and she knew she was a Jew. And though she was the queen, you think she would have acted out and attacked Haman. Knowing she had right, she had all right over the prince. Though he had power, she the queen. She had power over him. But she understood from wisdom basis that she ain't just coming up against a prince. She coming up against a system. Which means even if that police, for example, a group of police and everybody corrupt, and that one feel like they don't want to be corrupt, do you know what he might face? You know they might set him up and try to kill him. You're coming up against a system. Because Satan needs to rule over people, so he creates satanic systems. Not that everybody in the system is bad, but you need to understand, you have things called destiny arresters and destiny killers. They operate through men, and these are principalities and principalities of ruling people like government and artists, people with power, people who call shot. Because the Bible says even if a poor man had wisdom enough to set free the whole city, nobody would listen to him because he's poor. Book of Proverbs. Right? So principalities operate through people. And if you go around and blame the police, you won't understand that it's the devil. The devil could come in Judas, a family, but when it come in the police, people want to forget that it's the devil. It's still the devil, because that police ain't a Christian. It's still the devil. And if it never came to the police, it was going to come to probably a school shooting, or probably was going to come to a robbery. Because what you need to understand is an arrow was fired from the spirit. Arresters or killers maybe. For example, let's say destiny killers. And you're gonna blame the police, not understanding the police couldn't help himself because he lacked the knowledge to know if he ever opened up that gate of anger or pride he operating in, the devil gonna take him over so much and make him do something. When he done, he's still wondering why did he throw his whole life away. So while the guy dead, he no wondering what happened, because Satan is not a respecter of no police, no black, no white. He just wanna, if he can cage everybody, kill everybody, because he has street jobs, steal, kill, and destroy. You know, while he destroying the black guy, he caging the police too. He got fired, lost his reputation, lost his family, lost his dignity. Everybody getting attacked. But when you look in the flesh, you don't see a man, you see a white man to a black man. But when you look in the spirit, you see a satanic agent after a soul, and it's just a setup. We call it trap. It's like a police trying to get a gangster, and he don't have nothing on the gangster, but he know the gangster guilty, and he just want to get him down to run his fingerprint. So he digging up his room looking for a bullet or a weed or something, because he just needs something, an excuse to get him there so he can run his fingerprint to find dirt on him. That's how Satan operates. He don't care if you're black or white. He just need something to go down, somebody to lose control, somebody to pop off, somebody so he can get the life of somebody. And if you don't look at it that way, you're gonna keep blaming the wrong people, because again, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. And if he never used the police, what about school shootings? Just one child who feel they couldn't take it no more. What about jumpers? Just one man who believe life ain't treating him fair. It's the same spirit called killer. And if he never come in that way, would have come in that way. So what he's trying to say, start teaching your children about God and spiritual awakening. And you too, we all need to keep awakening ourselves, because the Lord said, if you stop learning, you probably forget even what you already learned. Thinking that's the book of Proverbs too. If you teach your child how to respect authority, Jesus knew he was right. Jesus was not supposed to be crucified. He did nothing wrong. And yet an army was coming to carry him to his death. And he did nothing wrong. But he was a respecter of authority. And also knowing that you retaliating ain't the way God fight. You fight on your knees. Blaming people and burning down buildings ain't the way you fight. Setting up riots ain't the way you fight. You start to sin yourself because it's outside of the will of God. That ain't the way you fight. You know how you fight? On your knees. If you want to conquer anybody, on your knees. If you want justice, on your knees. And the Lord will open your mind up to supernatural wisdom. So what he's trying to say is stop blaming men, the police and the system and black and white, and start blaming the devil. For if that police find Jesus, he wouldn't do that. And if your son found Jesus, he wouldn't have a smart mouth. Whether he right, he probably be righter than right. But Jesus would have told us, we don't operate that way. Soft answer, turn it away rough. But some of the time, we forget because there's something about being right, make people defend themselves. But sometimes you have to understand, even that too don't worth your energy. You know he's gonna harass you. Just keep quiet, let him do it and go. What's it gonna hurt you? You know the cutest thing about being a Christian? Some of the time the Lord tell you spend 5 years working on something, and then the Lord said, give it away. And you're like, God, I invested in this. Because the Lord don't want you to get too tied to the flesh. So you know you're right, but your life more important, innit? Because you're not fighting a police, you're fighting the devil in a man, in any man. That man is a sinner. That anger is the devil. That pride in him, that what do you call it? When entitlement in him is the devil. That's the devil. You fighting the devil. You can't punch the devil. Because the devil don't care if that man go to jail and don't care if you die. But what you can do is think about your future and understand you can't change the system, but you can go on your knees in prayer and let God change it for you. Amen. I hope this helps somebody. I don't know why. I saw the video and I just felt the need by the leading of the Spirit to bring some clarity based on what I saw from the realm of the Spirit. If this blessed you, please share this message. Ciao.